The Little River That Didn't Know Its Power. A story for English learners A1, A2 level. Do you sometimes feel small? Do you think, I can't do this? I am not ready. I am not enough. A little river felt the same way. This is its story. Once, high in the mountains, a small river was born. It was very, very small. Just a few drops of cold, clear water. The river looked around. It saw big mountains. It saw tall trees. It saw a long, dry valley far away. And it felt afraid. I am so small, the river said. I can't do anything. But then, it moved. Just a little. Just one small step forward. One day, the river saw a tiny seed on the ground. The ground was dry. The seed was very tired. Please, the seed said. I need water. The river was small. It didn't have much water, but it gave a little, just a little, to the seed. Then it kept moving. 1 week later, the river came back to the same place. The seed was now a small green plant. Small but alive. Small but growing. The river looked at the plant. I did that, it said quietly, and it kept moving. The river continued through the mountain. One day it saw a bird. The bird was thirsty. The river gave it water. One day it saw some frogs. They needed a place to rest. The river made a small pool for them. One day it carried some leaves gently down the mountain, like little boats on the water. Every day, the river did small things. It didn't think these things were important, but it kept doing them. One afternoon, the river met an old cliff. The cliff was very old, 1,000 years old. It saw everything. Little river, the cliff said. Do you know what you did? I didn't do anything, the river said. I'm still very small. Look behind you, the cliff said. The river turned around, and it saw something amazing. The mountain was green now. There were flowers. There were trees. There were birds singing. There were small animals drinking water. Before the river came, all of this was dry. All of this was empty. But I only did small things, the river said. Yes, said the cliff. Small things, every day. That is why the mountain is green now. The river continued down the mountain, and something wonderful happened. Other small rivers joined it. One came from the left. One came from the right. Together, they became bigger. The river was not small anymore. When it arrived at the valley, it was wide and strong and beautiful. Farmers used its water. Children played near it. Trees grew tall beside it. The dry, empty valley was now full of life, color, and sound. That evening, the river was quiet. It thought about its journey. It started with just a few drops of water. It started small and afraid, but it moved. Every day, just a little. It helped the seed. It helped the bird. It helped the frogs. Small things, every day. And now, look at the valley. Maybe you are learning English right now. Maybe some days you think, this is too hard. I'm too slow. I can't do this. But remember the river. The river didn't start big. It started with a few drops of water. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fast. You just need to move. A little. Every day. One new word today. One sentence tomorrow. One story every week. That is how the river grew. That is how you will grow too. Thank you for listening to this story today. If you liked it, please subscribe. Every week there is a new story. Easy English. Big ideas. See you next time.